Good morning, everyone. It's September 24th. Let's dive into yesterday's price action and talk about some potential scenarios for today. So, yesterday we had a pretty boring day. Pre-market, we gapped up, pulled back into this 568 level, undercut it a little bit, got back above the VWAP, and pushed into the close. We could see this morning we're gapping up, trading above the 3-day VWAP, which is kind of our area of resistance. So this is what we were talking about in yesterday's video. To eventually see this 3-day VWAP act as support. So let's clean some of this up here. So this would be now our 2-day VWAP, which is this pink line here. So from yesterday's video and these drawings, we're looking to eventually see this price action rally up, see the 3-day VWAP and the 2-day VWAP get multi-day VWAP alignment above this key level of 570. So perhaps today, this is the scenario that we get, and this price action will have the 3-day VWAP over here. So this will look more flat. That's that blue line in there. We'll drag it over. So this will be our 3-day VWAP. Here's our 2-day VWAP. Okay, so perhaps price could pull back into this area. Maybe it breaks up in the morning, gets people to chase, take some profit taking, and we could get this opportunity to have our daily VWAP today come like that. Oh, let's redo that. Have the daily VWAP do something like this, and then we have an opportunity for multi-day VWAP above the key level. So then we could look for some type of consolidation, and we could set our risk level up near that VWAP, stop out there, or stop out underneath that 568 level underneath here. So today, perhaps we get a pullback into here, break back above, hold the 2-day VWAP, get above the daily VWAP. Here's our 3-day and our 3-day VWAP, and we could look for a push into a new all-time high and this previous trading high of 572. Monitor a decline. Perhaps we start to break under the daily VWAP 2-day. They would be aligned potentially could be aligned pretty close and stacked. That could then get multi-day VWAP reversal down into this 3-day, 5-day moving average, and potentially start to fail, break this 568, and then we could see further profit taking down to this 565 or 562 level. Clean up some of this stuff here talked about in yesterday's video. So perhaps it doesn't break up in here, and we actually get a break into this 568 VP. We could see a further decline down to this 561, which is a key level, and then maybe that could either be the fuel to push it back, or could lead to further profit taking down into this 558, 556 area. QQQ. Same concept here. Just move this over. This was our 2-day VWAP. This was our 2-day VWAP. And then this guy here was that 3-day VWAP we were playing with, that we were using for multi-day VWAP alignment. So now that's what we'd be looking for. And in the same concept as the SPY, this would be the daily VWAP. And perhaps something like this above this 484 level, and pushing to 487, and maybe pushing to this 492. And the same concept we talked about in the SPY, perhaps this starts to break underneath. This starts to break underneath the multi-day VWAP. This could then lead to further profit taking. This is our 5-day moving average. We said they would start to flatten and rise. So potentially maybe this pulls back. If this does break, it'd be more like this. Well, we're talking to that downside. It's rising, and then it would start to slope down. So that's potential scenarios. If we could pull back, get back above this, kind of rallying up in this area, pull back to the multi-day VWAP, look for this area. The hold is 484. If not, watch for the break of 482 for a further climb to 475.